to do an as seen on TV. I haven't done one in quite some time, so I decided today would be a great day to do it. This is the bacon wave, and supposedly you can cook your bacon in the microwave and it's crisp and tasty, less fat, less grease, less calories, less cholesterol. It says it's also dishwasher safe. I burn my bacon most of the time, so usually I have my husband doing the cooking. But I thought this is a cool thing because then I can just do it in the microwave and then, you know, just kind of do it, especially in the morning. It says it cooks up to 14 slices. I have not tried this, so I figured why not try it together and see what we get. So it just looks like a pretty simple little pan here, looking at the packaging. Looks like there's just some slots to put the bacon in, and these look like the skewers that are in the picture that they have here at the edges. So let me get this out of the packaging. Okay, and that's what they look like. Nothing too special, just some plastic things there. And the instructions. So, number of slices, and then it tells us, wow, that's kind of a long time to cook something. I don't know if you guys can see it really clearly there, but it says up to 14 slices, so that's 12 minutes and 30 seconds. I guess you aren't, well, maybe it's 9 minutes. How am I supposed to know what wattage I have? I guess I need to look in my microwave and see. So let me go get the bacon and we will begin. Okay, so I got the bacon, which it doesn't say anywhere in the instructions, but I have the Farmer John thick cut premium bacon. I don't know, it doesn't say whether you have thick or thin. And I also looked at my microwave and I can't find anywhere where it says how many watts I have. So I guess we'll do trial and error, and we'll just start at 9 minutes and then work our way. I'm not sure how many slices I have. We'll find out here in a second. But it says, according to the directions here, to place the bacon fat side towards the top in slots, allowing bacon to extend half past each end slot. So let's do that. And it said fat towards the top. So that's what I'm going to do here. What happens if it hangs over slightly? I guess we'll need to put some napkins down, because mine definitely hang over the edges. And it's a lot easier than I thought. I thought there was no way this bacon was going to fit into these slots. So it is fitting in there pretty easily. Again, these are the thick slices. So, I don't know. It doesn't give any instructions, like if you have 1 to 2 pieces, if you should, you know, spread them apart or keep them together, which that would be kind of nice to know. So if there are 14 slots, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, so I have 10 slots that are filled, and then it says to put the skewer, this little guy here, through the bacon, I guess to like keep it together. And we'll do this side too, which that went in actually very easily. And then it says to place in microwave and cook on full power. Up to 1 pound of bacon may be cooked at a time, but it is recommended to start with 4 to 5 slices, as cooking time for each microwave varies. Well, we're going to do all of those, and I apologize, that looked like it was out of focus for you guys. So, okay, so 10 slices, it looks like. We're going to start with 6 minutes and 45 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will be right back to show you where we're at. Okay, so that is at the 6 minute and 45 second mark, and it still seems like the fat at the top could use some more cooking. It looks a little underdone. So I'm going to go to the next time, which is 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, that is 45 seconds later. You can still see the fat at the top is a little undercooked. So I'm going to go ahead and go the full, it says 9 minutes and 40 seconds if you do it with the 600 to 750 watt, which I don't believe my microwave would be that low. But we're going to go ahead and do that and then see where we come out. See you in a little bit. Okay, this is it at 9 minutes and 40 seconds. Now on the edges it looks pretty good, but when you look on the inside, which I don't know if it's going to really show up. Oh, that's hot. Let me get a little knife here and we'll just kind of see if I can bend it back some so you can see. See how it's still kind of pink in there, which, you know, I don't like my bacon to be that pink. I like it to be a little more on the tanner side, like the outside. So I think I need to put it in. Let's try 1 more minute. I feel like the outside are going to get burned and the inside are almost raw. But I'm going to do 1 more minute and see where we get with that. Okay, so I went ahead and cooked it for 2 minutes longer. I did 1 minute, still wasn't enough. So I did another minute and it looks pretty good. It's slightly a little pink in the middle, but I think that'll change, you know, as it dries out. You can see at the bottom down here, this is the oil that it collected. So it does take all the fat, I mean not all the fat, but a lot of the fat off of it, which is nice. If you're cooking in a pan, it kind of sits in it the whole time. But I personally am going to put it on a paper towel to get even more out. So now let me try to remove it from this guy and move it over to a plate. And okay, that's pretty painless. And I'm just going to use this knife because I have a feeling these might be hot. And I don't know if you guys can see there. Okay. So that's them on the plate. And let me show you again up close the fat. Can we see that? Let's see if I can make sure I'm getting it in. So definitely a lot of fat that it collected. So do I think it's better than the pan? Sure, because it's not cooking in it constantly. Okay, so ouch, these are hot. So the first thing I'm noticing is that the edges are all stuck together. But the bacon looks pretty good, especially after it sits for a second. My dog is barking at the door to get in. I'm going to separate these out and then I will be right back. Okay, so I just separated them all out. I put a napkin on the top just to kind of dab any excess grease. You can still see there's some falling off of it, but definitely a lot less than when, let's say, I put it on the skillet and cook it. The bacon looks pretty good. You'll see, I'm just going to show you this one. So I think it's more of a personal preference. Like that's my least done. But I think they came out really nice. It's just a little confusing on the time. It did say that you're supposed to cook them all together, not separated, or the bacon won't cook as well. So I guess the next thing to do is let's make a sandwich and try it out, and I'll let you know what it tastes like. Be right back. Okay, so there's the finished product. The only thing left to do now is taste. I just made a bacon, tomato, and avocado sandwich, and I'm going to take a bite right now. Guys, it tastes pretty good. I would rate this bacon wave at a B+, simply because regardless of what this paper said, I was more on the 12-minute, well, let's see, yeah, 12-minute 30-second mark versus the 9-minute 40-second, and I'm pretty sure my microwave is probably more up there. And I would be a little concerned if I was a college student that's not real clear on how to cook and tell if things are done, because we all know that pork carries worms, and that's not fun for anyone. Nobody's got time for that. But it is a great product once you figure out the kinks, and I have to say, I'm pretty happy with it. Is it any easier than on the pan? No, but if you want to walk away from it once you figure out the time, it's a great product for, you know, getting ready in the morning, stuff like that. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye, guys.